What's up YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the E36 and we're going to be fixing my interior. So when I brought this car for my boss, he was halfway through doing the interior on it. I'm not complaining because it kind of forces me to do it. E36s have a big problem with the headlining and the door cards, the material on them, the glue comes away and it all sags and it's yuck. So I need to fix that today. It's already mostly out of the car. Rob already had these done, my boss, so I just need to put these door cards and stuff back in, but I need to take the hood lining out because he's done it. He did it in this weird sort of fabric. As you can see, it's all sagging. I think it's because it's too heavy, so I've got some other black fabric over there that we are going to put on, and then obviously all these door cards and stuff need to go on. I just did this one here, so the glue pulled away a little bit, but I think it's better than not having it at all. I'll get a blade in there and sort of clean out that stuff that you can see, but yeah, this is what we're doing today. So I'm sitting in the car now and you can see that this is sagging down and hitting my head. To get these headlining out, basically you just need to take off all of this stuff around here. So all these handles and stuff, these are what actually hold the hood lining in place, and then we're going to remove this old sheet of whatever this stuff is and put the new piece of fabric on. So I'm just going to go through now and pull all these off, and then I'll show you once I've got the headlining, hood lining, whatever you want to call it, out of the car, and we can start fixing. So as you can see now, headlining's gone. So just in here, all these points with the screw holes, they were what was holding it up. So all the door handles and stuff, the Jesus handles, whatever you want to call them, are actually there to hold headlinings up, and for people to hold on to if they get scared. But yeah, so that's all out now, so we can start taking the old one off and putting the new one on. So here we have our hood lining. As you guys can see, oh, can't really see, but through here is where it was all sagging, so the glue didn't hold. So around the edges here is just some staples, and we're just gonna pull that up and then glue it all down again. So now I've pulled back the headlining that Rob put on, and you can see what's underneath. So this is what we need to glue. We're gonna have to glue the whole thing. I'm gonna try to put as much of that stuff on as I can, let it tack off, and then put my stuff down and then let it tack off, and then I'll flip it over and probably super glue around the edges to hold it all down, and then hopefully leave it for a couple of hours and it should be dry. In the meantime, we're waiting for this to dry. I'm going to put all that stuff back in, so yeah, hopefully this dries pretty quick. We can get it back in and have a complete interior today. That'll be the goal. So this is the shit that I'm using, some contract adhesive brush on repair from Ripco. Could be shit, could be good, who knows. We'll just brush it over the whole thing like I was saying, and then hopefully it sticks. So I've just glued it all down. Sorry I didn't film it for you guys, but I was a little bit freaked out that the glue was going to dry too quick. So here it is here. As you can see now, it follows the headlining nice, you know, follows the shape. I started to run out of glue back here, so hopefully it holds. I used a bit of super glue, hot glue gun. Hopefully that'll hold it down, and then obviously I'll wait for this to dry for a wee while, and then I'll go around the edges and hopefully glue it all down with the hot glue, and then we'll put it back up in the car. But while we're waiting for that to dry, I want to put these rear door cards back in. So first thing we got to do is remove this rear seat swab, so then we've got some room to put it down, the door cards down either side. So I'll pull this out and then I'll pull you guys back out. So I got the rear seat out, just a couple clips here and there. Now we've got heaps of room to put our door cards in, so I'll grab a door card and we'll fit her up. So I just got one to fit and it was a bitch, but you guys can see it. There it is in there. So got the rest to go. Then once our headlining dries, we can obviously put all the ones that attach to the headlining on, but door cards first, rear seat back in, make this car kind of like a car again. There we go boys, 2 door cards in. Need to put these side swabs in, somehow they look like a bit of a mission, and then the rear seat can go back in. Woo! I don't even mind it without the headlining, to be honest. I could just put those side pieces up and I'd be pretty happy, but yeah, now we'll probably put the headlining in. So I just got these rear corner swabs in. These are a little bit difficult. There's like a pin in the side here and then a clip here that you need to sort of like twist the swab into first. You have these seats down and yeah, you twist it in and then you bang it super hard against another clip up there. I ended up kind of kicking it on, and same with this side, so I put the bottom in first and here, then I moved this clip here, and then I just kicked this back edge in until it's sealed. These are a little bit loose, but it's kind of held firm now that it's all up against everything, so stoked with this so far. So now we just gotta pull all this through our rear seat, and then yeah, put this rear seat piece back in, and then this is done for now till we put this headlining back on. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a rear interior again. Like I was saying, I'd love to half cage this, but for now I want to keep it clean and tidy, have some people driving around, rolling around in the back, so we'll chuck all this in and get it looking nice. So I just cooked myself some lunch, you know, best pizza ever, I reckon. I'm going to show you my creation. Might start up a food cooking channel. So I got a McCain's meat lover, right? Swirl of aioli, swirl of barbecue, extra cheese, 25 minutes in the oven. Don't let it thaw out, just bang it straight in 25 minutes. Pull it out, it's nice and juicy on the insides, but the crust is crispy. Another swirl of aioli and barbecue. We on. So good. So my headlining is all dry now. Well, dry enough, I reckon, to chuck it back in, so we're gonna chuck it back in. And we've put the old door card on here. So we basically got a full interior down the bottom here, just need the headlining. So I know this video is a bit jumpy and I couldn't film everything because I need both hands to put this interior back in. But as you can see, the pile on my floor is getting a bit smaller, so that must mean it's in the car. So we'll take a look, eh? So we got all the back interior and roof linings back in, it's not sagging anymore, door cards are on, these bits are on, everything's basically on. The only thing I forgot was these, so I'm going to struggle to put those on, and then we'll show you once it's all finished. Pretty happy with how it's turning out. So what feels like many hours later, but it's probably not, probably like 2 or 3 hours, everything's back together, so stoked. The car is now drivable with passengers. As you can see, got these trims on, everything's back in, roof lining's no longer sagging for the moment. Everything is looking complete in here. I'm stoked. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of fixing the interior on this thing. Tomorrow, which will be Sunday, I'm going to meet up with some mates, might go to a car show on the S15, and then my girlfriend wants to learn how to drive, so we might do that. Not drive, she can already drive manual I should say. If we don't do that, then we'll look at pulling the bottom end on this and seeing what's wrong, or what isn't wrong. So yeah, like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one.